going on YouTube.
That's fine.
All right.
So you driven before, right?
I have.
Okay. So how would you like it if somebody was on your face, just, hey, this, and this? How would you be able to drive?
Well, you know what? If if I were driving, first of all, I would be stopping at the stops, and if somebody said that they needed to stop at a local town to get off at a listed stop, I would have stopped. Okay, so that's at the beginning.
Okay.
Second of all, if they were continue to be rude to me, I would then say, hey, you know, I need to maintain control, and if I can't maintain control, I'll call the police.
So how was she rude to you?
Huh?
How was she rude to you?
She would not freaking stop, and she also would not freaking answer any questions or address any concerns.
Well, on the video, I saw her just telling you know, hey, I'm driving. She was telling you to please stop. And
we're going right through Lordsburg just after she told me that she wasn't going to stop in Lordsburg.
So, like I said, man, you can request a policy for their company, all of that you want, all the markings, whatever else you stated, okay? But right now, she does not want you on the policy.
Well, I need to see the company policy that says that she's authorized to stop me because I paid for a trip to Los Angeles. The company owes me a trip to Los Angeles, and she violated multiple company policies. I'm sure. I'll look them up.
So you will look them up, okay? If you want a refund and you say they owe you money, then that's all your right to get your money back. You say you.
I don't want to spend all night in freaking Lordsburg, New Mexico. I got a mother in freaking. So I was supposed to go to Los Angeles, but this is so bad that I got a mother in freaking Phoenix, and I'm gonna get off in Phoenix.
So you were in a hurry to get to Phoenix.
I want to get to freaking Phoenix.
Okay. So
okay.
If you were in a hurry to get to Phoenix and wanted to get to Phoenix, why'd you want to stop here in Lordsburg?
Because of the fact that I didn't know if she would stop in freaking Phoenix, okay? Because she won't stop in Lordsburg, which is on the freaking schedule.
Okay, where did she stop before?
I don't remember the last stop that she actually stopped at.
Deming, probably? Deming, New Mexico, probably?
I think it might have been Deming.
Okay, so she has been making her stops.
You know, I wasn't really paying attention because I was just looking at my phone, which was going to die because there was no freaking stuff. So, you know, I don't remember exactly when the stops were.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. Why did you want to stop in Lordsburg?
Because I wanted to freaking have a cigarette and get some drinks.
Okay. So she told you the next stop was Benson. So Benson is about an hour and 30 minutes, maybe? Probably less. Yeah, so I mean, there's really no need for you to make. I get it. You wanted a cigarette. You know, hey, cool. You wanted to drink, cool. But you couldn't wait an hour and 30 minutes, approximately.
We're not really talking about like whether I was morally justified. Okay.
Well, I'm not saying about morally justified. I'm just asking. You can wait for 30 or an hour and 30 minutes. Probably less, right, Benson?
I'm sure that I had the capacity to wait an hour and 30 minutes.
It's
However,
actually not an hour and 30 minutes. It's about 45 minutes.
Okay, it's about 45 minutes, right? However, I'm on a bus with no freaking plugs, okay? That's not supposed to get to Los Angeles until next morning.
Okay.
So all our phones are going to die. We're going to be trapped on an unmarked bus that's not a Flixbus, okay, that we're supposed to be on, with bizarre freaking stops that our app does not conform to what she's saying, okay? And then I say, hey, there's a stop in Lordsburg. I would like to get off, and she refuses. Okay, and then I say, you know, hey, this is freaking like kidnapping. Okay, stop, you know, and she refuses to stop, and so I freaking say, well, are we gonna have to call the police? And the rest, and she agrees, and the rest is freaking history.
Okay,
You could catch another bus.
he can catch another bus.
When's the next bus though?
That's there. You have the app. You have to look for that. Unfortunately, okay.
Well, I need to see the written policy saying that she is authorized.
And I'm not going to sit here. You know, and we've done this.
Wait, you're going to make a call? You're going to just kick me off without making a call? I don't know if you know the freaking policy.
This is how it goes, okay? So we've done this before. Greyhound, this bus. We've done it plenty of
Well, is this a freaking Flixbus?
You just said it is.
Well, the app says it is, but the bus doesn't.
Okay. Well, I don't know that. If you want to call DOT, New Mexico DOT, well, that they enforce that. As far as markings and all that, we can't enforce that.
So how long are you going to keep me here in freaking this little town waiting for my 74-year-old mother to drive?
I'm not going to keep you. I'm just telling you that she's refusing services.
And is she authorized to do that?
That's all. That's her policy. Like
That's
I said,
her
like-
policy.
like
That's
I
her
said-
policy.
Like I said, if you
So you're
want-
just going to go with her policy, that
her company policy.
her company policy. Show me her company policy.
You can request all of that. I'm not going to be here sitting waiting for however long it takes, okay? But she does not want
How
you to
about
buy-
this? Tell her to get me to freaking Phoenix and stop at freaking every stop that's on the list if anybody asks for any reason.
Okay, but if she doesn't want you to continue the bus because obviously you were violating some rights, whatever you were violating.
What violating rights? What rights? Show me the rights.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and
You're not going to sit here and show me the law?
No, but the thing is, she's refusing services, so you have
You're
to
just
get
going to
on the bus.
believe her?
She's refusing services. She just told me she doesn't want you on the bus. Okay? So, like I said,
Well, does she have a right?
that's her services. That's her company.
That's just her.
Okay, as a driver. Okay, now I'm not
How do
saying-
you know?
Mom, are you a driver?
I know we know she's a driver. How do we know she has the option to just throw me off the
we've
bus
done this.
after she has violated freaking policies?
We've done this plenty of times, okay? It's happened before, like I said with Greyhound, whatever this company is, whatever it is. Okay. As a driver, they have the right to refuse services. Okay. Now
They have the right to refuse services after they've already granted services? They have the right to drop me off in the middle of the freaking desert?
If there's cause to, yes.
Huh?
If there's cause to, yes. If
If-
you give them a reason, you know, all up in their face while they're driving in your
All up in the face? You got the video.
Then that's what I
And
saw.
you were right there in
yeah,
her face.
That's what I saw.
as
I
well
was
as-
not up
as
in her
well as
face.
Statements from other passengers. They said that you were walking up and recording.
I had to walk up in order to find out what was going on
Another
because
thing.
nothing was in compliance with anything that the company said.
Well, how do you know what the compliance is?
Because I got the app. There's a rest stop. She's
Okay.
supposed to apparently stop for
Okay.
0 minutes
Okay.
in freaking Lordsburg.
Okay. You just said you're supposed to stop for 0 minutes. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Well, she's supposed to stop at 19:45 and then she's supposed to leave at 19:45. That makes no freaking sense to me at all.
So then, like you said, what is it? I'm asking, what is the issue when you told me you don't have, you have to be in
Other
Phoenix or
people got up
whatever.
and got drinks. Apparently, some people wanted, and another lady said that she didn't mind. Yeah, go ahead and call the police.
Well, then they did. Okay. But
I
my
did.
issue is, if you're complaining that you got whatever you said kidnapped or whatever, okay, you bought the ticket, right?
I bought the ticket, and I had
What?
no idea where she was
Okay,
going to go.
Okay, hold on. You bought the ticket. You bought what's the company?
Flixbus.
Flixbus. Okay. Now you're saying that
We're on an
that
unmarked Mexicali
unmarked-
bus
Okay, unmarked Mexicali.
with a driver that will not stop
Okay.
at freaking at rest stops that are listed on the route.
That did not stop in one rest area. Okay, that was supposed to say 9:45 to 9:45. Okay. So now you're saying that it doesn't have markings, it doesn't have anything like that.
It doesn't have any freaking way to charge your
Okay,
phone.
all right.
What if we'd gotten to the point where we needed help and we couldn't even call 911?
I'm sure there's always. So you're telling me that.
What do you mean? There's always chicks
always a
in
way
Mexico getting into vans with freaking
Hold on.
cartel people.
Are you in Mexico?
I could be. I'm pretty close.
You're in New Mexico, okay? You're in the United States.
Okay, I am in Mexico then. I'm in New Mexico.
You're in the United States.
Okay,
I'm in the United
New
States
Mexico.
right now.
Yes, sir. Okay, you're 22, or you're actually at 20 miles away from the Arizona border.
Okay, so she could have just taken a freaking left and freaking gone down to Mexico and said, "I'm not stopping."
She could have, but she
She could have, but
She could have, but she didn't. We don't know what she would have done because she won't stop at the freaking routes that are on the freaking app.
So she missed Lordsburg, okay? Because she did stop in Deming or whatever.
Because she, yeah, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay, well, I guess you weren't even paying attention because you got into a bus that you bought a ticket for, and
An
you're saying
unmarked
that-
bus. I did
okay,
not expect. I did not expect
Okay,
the
so-
bus
so-
to not have seat numbers. I did not expect the bus to
so-
not have
so
working
let me ask you a
freaking
question.
plugs.
Were you afraid of that, or did it make you feel?
It
uncomfortable?
did make me feel
Okay,
uncomfortable
Then why'd you get in it?
because I didn't notice until I got in.
But then you continue to stay on the bus.
Most people do that.
Okay.
Look,
So
I-
do the chicks. So do the chicks
Sir.
that need a ride on the side of the road and find out. Oh,
Sir.
I'm in a bus with a freaking cartel
Sir,
person.
But you didn't get picked
I
up.
encourage
inside the
you
bus.
to get all these complaints that you have, and like you said, report it to the company.
And the company's not going to
yourself.
freaking do anything, and
Help
I'm going to get
yourself.
stuck
Report it.
here in Deming
I'm
and
saying-
pay on my own dime
So
and
I'm
wait
not
here
telling
for
you- I'm not
another
telling
bus.
I'm not telling you that you're getting stuck in Deming, okay? You're not going to get stuck in Lordsburg, which you are in Lordsburg, okay? But I'm telling you, you have the app. You can get the next scheduled bus, and you can get on it. Okay?
Would you mind doing that real quick? Getting on the app to see when the next.
Let's see how long I'm going to have to stay in freaking Lordsburg.
Okay, let's see. Let's see real quick. Okay, let's see when the next stop is.